to vlog number 2 in this short vlog series. In this episode, I'm going to be interviewing Annalise, who owns her own company specialising in videography and overall brand promotion called 22 Midnight. I'm going to be asking her a few questions on what it takes to kind of succeed in the media industry, how to build relationships with clients, and how to streamline the process of coming up with an idea to having a fully formed video production to show the client at the end of it. I hope that this interview will help me when it comes to building my own brand in the future after I have finished studying at Solent University. So here is that interview now.
My name is Annalise James and I am the founder of 22 Midnight, which is a marketing agency that specialises in videography. I originally trained as a media lecturer, so my first career I wanted to be a teacher, so I did everything in my power from the age of about 14 through to 23 I think it was, to become a media lecturer. Didn't last very long because it was a bit political, the environment wasn't my favourite, and then I thought, what should I do, because my dream career was sort of done. And then I basically freelanced. I quit my job and I freelanced myself to the marketing department of that college. So then I started doing web and design and photography and news and all sorts of stuff. And eventually I was like, nah, I don't want to be working for one organisation, I want to work for lots. So I launched myself into business with no plan, no money at all. And somehow had managed to spend a lot of time on LinkedIn sharing things I'd learned and sharing interesting stuff. And people wanted to book me and work with me, and I didn't really know why. But they did. And for about a year or two, I did everything marketing, from strategies and campaign planning and photography and anything that people ask me, which was a crazy thing to do because you burn out constantly, but also good because I learned lots about lots of different organisations and different ways that they work, and I learned lots about different skills. And then in 2021, I decided to launch 22 Midnight, which is a video focused company, because originally I was a media film lecturer, so I went back to the old video, and that's it. That's 7 years ago now I decided to launch into self-employment properly.
What is it you're currently working on now?
So I've got probably about 5 main clients at the moment. I'm working heavily with Gosport Borough Council. I'm doing a variety of projects with them, which includes videoing Gosport and Gosport heritage sites and visitor attractions, and that's ongoing. At the same time, I'm also digitally upskilling different Gosport businesses as part of that contract, and I'm also helping people to get brand new websites built for them. If they're Gosport based, then they get a brand new website. I'm facilitating that happening.
Yeah,
so
you never really realise, like, it's so random, the people that kind of come through your door, you never expect.
100%. Yeah. And I'm lucky because I've been quite intentional with my brand and like who I am. I don't necessarily work with arseholes anymore, because people who are very structured and strict and fussy, they don't want to work with me, because I'm like, hi, I'm friendly and happy, and that's going to annoy people like that, which is fine by me, because I want to work with people who like that energy and that good vibe.
Yeah, I was going to ask, like, what is your kind of approach to, communicating with clients? Like, what is it that you value most?
I think for me, the number one thing I probably would say, well, it's funny because I did this little survey recently, but I would say I'm useful. So I think that it's a combination. I'm trying to be useful to them, but my approach and the way that I work with people is ideas orientated, it's solution orientated. I'm always looking at things from their perspective, because I've trained in coaching, counselling and those sorts of things. I seek to understand them, what they actually want. They might be saying one thing, but they actually want another thing.
I guess you've kind of touched on this, but like, what do you enjoy about working in the industry that you're in?
So it's a gift and a curse. I enjoy the freedom of literally waking up when I want, doing what I like, having total autonomy with my schedule, but I hate not having the structure.
Yeah. And
it's really, really difficult to strike a balance without burning out, or without having to be like, oh, I need someone to do all my editing for me. So I love the freedom and the autonomy, and like, I love working with different industries. I like working with different types of clients, because you learn so much about so much, but then sometimes it can just be overwhelming.
What do you kind of like, what is your best advice for people who want to kind of build their own brand and business in the industry?
My best advice. I think for me, the number one thing that people use me for and will always come back time and time again is because I get the job done. Whatever it is, however difficult it is, how stressful, I will bend over backwards to get it done. When you have a reputation where people know that you deliver, they will use you endlessly.
Do you think that word of mouth is a powerful thing?
100%. Yeah. Majority of my clients, those clients I mentioned to you, are people I've probably worked with 7 years now. All of them. They come back time and time again. Can't tell you the amount of emails I'll get from people who are like, oh, Shirley recommended you for this, or Lisa recommended you for that. And I think, oh, thanks guys. Like, I like the idea that people are in networking rooms talking about me or suggesting me when I'm not even in there. That's powerful.
Yeah.
But you only get that by doing a good job. And my business motto when I first started was happy to be here and easy to work with. And that's it. So if I'm getting all stressed out about a client being an absolute pain, I think, Annalise, why did you start? Happy to be here, easy to work with. So I'll suddenly think, right, just be easy to work with, Annalise. Stop being a pain in the arse. Make this easy for them. They'll give you the money, you'll get the job done, and then it will be over.